Picture this. It's the holiday season, and despite economic uncertainty, you find yourself drawn to that shiny new gadget or that perfect gift for a loved one. Why? Because even in times of crisis, our desire to celebrate and connect remains strong. Welcome to the Economy Unpacked Daily YouTube channel. From Wall Street to your street, we share the world of money in a clear way. Today, we're diving into the fascinating world of consumer psychology during crises, specifically focusing on why people continue to spend big during the holidays, even when times are tough. It's a phenomenon that might seem counterintuitive at first, but as we'll discover, it's deeply rooted in human nature and the complex interplay of emotions, social pressures, and economic factors. Let's start by exploring the emotional psychology behind holiday spending. During times of crisis, many of us turn to shopping as a form of escape from stress, a phenomenon often referred to as retail therapy. It's not just about acquiring things, it's about the emotional lift we get from the act of purchasing. This is closely tied to our brain chemistry. When we buy something, especially during the holidays, our brains release dopamine, creating short bursts of happiness that can provide temporary relief from the challenges we're facing. Moreover, we often justify our holiday spending with thoughts like, "I've worked hard all year. I deserve this." This self-justification helps us rationalize our purchases, even when our financial situation might suggest otherwise. It's a very human response to seek comfort and reward, especially during difficult times. But our spending habits aren't shaped in isolation. Social and cultural pressures play a significant role, particularly during the holiday season. In many cultures, holidays are synonymous with gift-giving. This tradition becomes even more important during crises as people lean on familiar customs for a sense of stability and normalcy. There's also the element of social comparison at play. We often feel pressure to keep up with family and friends, leading to spending even when our finances are tight. The fear of missing out, or FOMO, combined with the desire to be part of collective celebrations, drives many of our purchasing decisions. We want to feel connected, to be part of the shared experience of the holidays, and sometimes that means spending money we might not have. Of course, marketers are well aware of these psychological triggers and design their strategies accordingly. Holiday promotions, with their emphasis on discounts, limited-time offers, and scarcity tactics, create a sense of urgency that can be hard to resist. Emotional advertising ties spending to love, family, and togetherness, making purchases feel not just desirable, but emotionally meaningful. The increased accessibility of credit, especially with buy now, pay later schemes, lowers the barriers to spending and can encourage overspending. These external marketing forces amplify our natural psychological tendencies, making it even more challenging to resist the urge to spend during the holidays. Interestingly, there's a paradox at play when it comes to scarcity and spending. When people perceive resources as limited, as is often the case during economic crises, they paradoxically tend to spend more. This scarcity mindset can lead to a now or never approach to purchasing. Additionally, in times of inflation, there's a fear that prices will continue to rise, creating urgency to buy now before costs increase further. Spending can also become a way for people to regain a sense of control in uncertain times. By making purchases, especially during the holidays, we feel like we're taking action and maintaining some semblance of normalcy in our lives. This highlights the often irrational but deeply human paradox in consumer behavior during crises. The implications of this spending behavior extend beyond individual consumers to the broader economy and businesses. Many companies depend heavily on holiday sales to offset year-round downturns. This reliance on seasonal spending creates a symbiotic relationship between businesses and consumers, each feeding into the other's needs and behaviors. However, consumer priorities do shift during crises. People often seek value purchases, items that offer quality at a good price over pure luxury. This change in focus can reshape market dynamics and influence which businesses thrive or struggle during difficult economic times. It's important to note that there are risks associated with overspending, especially when facilitated by easy credit. The emotional high of holiday shopping can lead to debt cycles that extend well beyond the festive season, potentially exacerbating financial stress in the long term. Looking to the future, we can anticipate some shifts in consumer behavior. After periods of crisis, there's often a move towards more mindful, conscious spending. Consumers become more aware of their habits and may prioritize experiences over material goods. The digital landscape will continue to expand its influence on holiday spending. Online shopping, AI-driven recommendations, and personalized marketing are likely to dominate, offering both convenience and new challenges for consumers trying to manage their spending. Ultimately, the future of holiday spending during crises will involve a delicate balancing act. Consumers will need to reconcile their emotional needs with financial realities, finding ways to celebrate and connect without jeopardizing their long-term financial health. As we wrap up, it's important to remember that holiday spending during crises isn't irrational, it's human nature. We spend to feel safe, to feel connected, and to maintain a sense of normalcy in uncertain times. The key is to be aware of these tendencies and make conscious decisions about our spending. So, as you navigate this holiday season, ask yourself, are you spending to feel safe or to feel connected? How can you balance your emotional needs with your financial realities? We'd love to hear your thoughts on this topic. How do you approach holiday spending during tough times? Share your experiences in the comments below. And if you found this video insightful, don't forget to like and subscribe to Economy Unpacked Daily for more clear, concise explanations of the economic forces shaping our world. Until next time, stay informed and spend wisely.